What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Arti, Executive Director of Film and Art, and today we're taking a look at wide receiver Keon Coleman from Florida State. As you guys can see here, this is the scouting report that I have on him so far. It's not final, so stay tuned for the final result here on the channel. Let's get right into the tape today, you guys. No messing around. Whether you start with Keon Coleman, obviously you start at the top of his scouting report with that 6'4" size. His combination of size and speed is something that NFL teams will more than likely covet in this upcoming draft. You're going to see it here on this over route against Duke University. You see the way he gets moving upfield and gets available for his quarterback to pick up a huge first down and a huge gain. Those are things that NFL general managers, they love, because that size and speed element is something that is so rare and so hard to come by. Here, this is a good job working in the scramble drill. You're going to see he's wide open the whole time, but he continues to work. He continues to move until his quarterback sees him. He stays engaged in his route. He stays engaged in the scramble drill. And you really like to see that as an evaluator, because that means that's the guy who's, on the same wavelength with the quarterback. Here, this is just an outstanding play. Shows off his yak ability as well. His ability to get into the open field, make someone miss, and use his speed for a touchdown there. That was absolutely outstanding play. Here, this just simply shows the body control on the sideline. How you have to go low, especially at that high. You have to go low and be able to make catches like that, and he does that pretty good right there. Now let's get into some of the things that I really don't like that much about Coleman. I mentioned the route running, but the biggest nuance, the biggest thing that Coleman struggles with right now as a prospect is those focus drops, man. Now, on this play, for context, I believe they called PI or legal contact there, but that's an easy catch. You got to make that. Same thing here. Working against Andrew Mbuka. Just have to come down with these passes, man. Just have to come down with these. There were more on tape that I did include for time constraint purposes, but here on the motion, on a go ball, just a play that needed to be made. Especially, I believe this play was a third or fourth down. Got to make that catch. It's a little underthrown, but in my opinion, you got to make that catch. Now, something that Keon Coleman is ready to do immediately in the NFL is stretch the field. This young man, with that speed that he possesses at 6'4", he is an interesting target because, yes, he has the big body frame, but he also has the ability to get behind defenders, as you'll see on these next two plays. Now, this one is just awesome because he's basically bracketed. He's double teamed. And, shout out Jordan Travis, because that was a heck of a throw. But beyond that, it was a heck of a catch by Keon Coleman. My gosh. Let's get into his bread and butter. What's going to get him drafted in the top 50 of the draft this year, probably. The red zone. And in the red zone, as Alex said, Dez Bryant reincarnated is a pretty good comparison. These 50-50 balls are simply his. The way he attacks the ball in the air, the way he handles the physical contact. Look at that right there. I had to show this one to you a couple times just to really break this down for you guys. When the ball's in the air, you're going to see he just is able to disperse his hands from the defender and just get to a point where it's like it's his ball, and even with the defender smacking the ball in with the hand on it, smacking the ball with grip on the ball, it doesn't matter. It's a catch, and that's just the hand strength. That's just the physical ability, the leaping ability that he has. He possesses. This one here is the last play I'm going to show you guys. This one is pretty awesome because this one pretty much wins them the game against Clemson. But I want you to watch closely on this play. There's a lot to take in here. First off, what a catch. What a catch. Goes up with one hand, not only secures the catch, but continues to fight into the end zone, right? You're going to see that safety. He's coming over there. So that ball's out early. So it's another good throw by Travis. But look at how Coleman shields his body to where this defender has no chance to make a play on the ball. No chance. He leans in with his shoulder and then extends for the football. That's a very, very veteran move there. Because what it does is it gives you a couple things. It gives you the chance to sell the penalty if there is one, and it also gives you the chance to obviously make a great play on the football. Here's a look at his career stats from his career at Michigan State previously, and then when he transferred to Florida State. Pretty big jump in production, specifically yards there. Here are some team fits that we from Film SR think would be really, really good for Keon Coleman. The Kansas City Chiefs, obviously, because of the consistent drops. The Arizona Cardinals, due to the fact that you could make the argument that they need a wide receiver too outside of Rondale Moore down there. The Houston Texans to help out CJ Stroud. New York Jets, because Garrett Wilson does not have anyone outside of him, outside of a old man Randall Cobb. The New York Giants, because they simply need a wide receiver one. The Cincinnati Bengals, because they really want to pay T. Higgins. Carolina, New Orleans, and Atlanta are all,